Sometimes silence is a blessing. Other times it is absolutely deafening. Matthew Henry once said, "When God corrects us for our sin, it is our duty to be silent under the correction." And he's right. What could we possibly have to say to a holy God who says we're sinners and we need correction? But not only do we not remain silent, but we have actually convinced ourselves not only do we not need correction, but that our sin is actually not sin. Let's be honest, no one likes correction. We don't want other people in our lives telling us what to do, much less in our lives telling us that what we're doing is actually sin. And yet Proverbs 29:1 says, "He who is often reproved, yet stiffens his neck, will suddenly be broken beyond healing." We have this idea that a hallmark of maturity is getting to do whatever we want. And yet the problem with that mentality is that it is completely anti-biblical. Our hearts should not get what they want. The Bible is clear that our hearts are wicked, and our heart will pursue things that not only is self-destructive for us, but that which will be destructive for our families. But we refuse to allow others into our lives to hold us accountable. And we don't make time to get into the Word of God, that God might correct us through His Word. And so we continue to pursue the desires of our unrighteous heart. And then we see the results of Proverbs 29. We find ourselves suddenly broken beyond healing. Our hearts become so hardened by the fact that we think that we don't need accountability, and we believe that our sin is not really as bad as God says it is. And so that brings us to a continual cycle of self-destruction and a cycle of leading our families to also live lives of self-destruction. Friends, let us live out the words of Hebrews 3:13. But encourage one another day after day, as long as it is still called today, so that none of you will be hardened by the deceitfulness of sin.